Welcome everybody to my channel. I'm Juliet, the Scorpion Goddess, and we are going to be going over Tarot of the Week. I'm going to be pulling from the Modern Witch deck and the Classic deck, and then the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. So let's see what Spirit has in store for Tarot of the Week this week from November 14th to November 20th. Take what resonates, leave what does not. All right, you guys, so this has been a big impactful past week because we had that lunar eclipse in Taurus. So now we're in the midst of the post eclipse, so we can definitely feel the effects and the emotions and the process of all of this for the next 2 weeks after, since that eclipse had happened. So if you're going through it, it's all about the healing process of major releases and letting go. So we're gonna get straight into this reading, you guys. But before we do, make sure you subscribe to my channel to get me monetized, and so I can start getting paid for these videos. It's very important that these readings reach out to as many people as possible. So the number way you can do that is literally just by liking, commenting, and sharing this and subscribing. And remember, subscribing is free. So yeah, and make sure you click the description box down below to check out the Scorpio Tarotscopes, see what is in store this season. It's a pick a card reading. It was a lot of fun, and I did it under the solar eclipse. So the messages were really strong and potent during that. So definitely check those out. All right, and I think that's really it. And if you want to see how last week's predictions came out for you, description box down below is a link to that as well, so you can check that out if you haven't yet. But we're going to get into this reading. Oh, and make sure you follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. All right, so we're going to get straight into this reading here. So this is a collective reading. So I'm calling in, all right, calling in spirit guides to give the messages that need to be received to everyone here. So you have the Nine of Wands. So it looks like it's like it's the aftermath of that battle. And now we're looking at wounds. I see a lot of people standing their ground in what they believe. You're standing your ground with what you really believe in. I think we're like in this place of shedding the skin. I see a snake shedding its skin. Ugh. But that's what I see. And it's opening that vulnerability of being like, I'm open. I'm letting my truth be known. And it's like you're done. Like you've already won the battle, or you've already been through the battle, the war, and now it's just the aftermath of, it's like, well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions, regardless of what those actions were, if you were in the wrong or if you were in the right, now this is just the repercussions that come after, you know, the aftermath. It's like kind of like after you get like a surgery, or you know, you're really involved in sports and you had like an extreme conditioning day, and it's like you did that hard work, and then the aftermath of that, like you're really sore, it takes a while to heal. That's what this week is about. It's the aftermath of the healing process. It takes time. Yeah, definitely. Okay. And the fact that Mars is retrograde in Gemini, be careful with your hands, because it rules over the hands. Mars is the blood, the head, and Gemini is the hands. And with it being retrograde, there could be some head and hand injuries I'm seeing this week for some of you guys too. So just be careful with that. I actually banged the shit out of my hand last night on my table, like right on the corner, and I was like, ah! I have a natal Mars retrograde Gemini placement too, which is funny. Hold on, too many cards fell out. But anyways, so I see that happening. I want to see what are the messages I can get in for everybody. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Again, it's standing your ground. Grounding yourself is going to be what needs to be done this week. Focusing on maybe the number 4. This could be the family, the home, reconnecting in that way. This could be a healing process from stuff from within the home. This could be also recollecting like your money and putting it aside for future stuff for your home. This is rebudgeting. This is moving some things around. I see a lot of you guys getting back on track. I think some of you fell off with finances, money. You could be hearing some news from a job or just something like that where you're, it's not, I'm not getting anything like a promotion or tips. I'm not getting anything like that. It's more of being smarter about how you handle your money for future things, because I feel like there could have been some kind of battle as well that you went through with your money, and it's like, I've learned, you know, if I didn't pay my car payment on time, they were going to repo my shit. So now I know, after dealing with that, I know how to handle and prepare for something like that, to, you know, avoid something like that happening. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this place of like, I need to get, it's like that Capricorn kind of energy, like being in that safety place of, okay, I'm in charge of what's happening around and I can control this right here, and I'm going to focus on this and manage and do the best that I can, knowing that X, Y, and Z things could happen. It's all, I mean, this is all earth energy. It's also Virgo with that planning, and then that comfort that Taurus needs. It's putting all those things together this week. Oop. You got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands flying out. There could be information, opportunities, stuff coming your way, something coming out of nowhere that kind of is like, something came out of nowhere, and now this is the reaction from that. But it's not to run away from something, it's to keep persevering and moving forward. You're not fully there with knowing everything. You don't have all the tools, you don't have all the information, but you have enough of what you do need in this moment to persevere and move forward with this firmness, with this like spice, if you get what I'm saying. It's like the zest thrown in there. Okay, got the 3 of Pentacles coming in as well right after that. So we're dealing with fire and earth. It's bringing in the practicality from the reactions and excitement and action that comes within that. And this is like the week where we're dealing with this aftermath, and we're recreating or we're relocating our emotions, our thoughts at the people we communicate with. I see that there are some people that we had opened up with and had to close the curtain on, because we had to close a curtain on some people and leave them behind. And this may have been from this battle. There could have been some exchange of something where it wasn't heard or something on the other person's end, but you said what you meant, because it's like you said it with your chest is what I'm trying to say. And that information is now, you've closed a curtain on those people, that past, that old job, that whatever that is for you. And now you're opening the doors, as Leela comes in, you're opening the doors for new people who really do want to connect with you, who want to network with you. I think something may have been like collapsed, deconstructed, and you're rebuilding something new from that. Maybe you're bringing some people from this situation that were meant to come with you. And as I said, that there's this like huge force of energy from within that I'm feeling in me right now. So it's like, this is something big. This is something you're passionate about. This is something that is close to the heart. I'm also seeing a lot of heart chakra being like the focus point of this week. The heart chakra and the solar plexus are connecting. So it's that confidence and that raw truth and that connecting and putting these together. Wands is always about passion. People want to talk about water signs being emotional. Hello, have you ever met a fire sign? They are emotional and reactive as hell. And we're bringing that in here. That passion, that romance is coming in. And we're getting people to really understand our passions and our creative points and what we really do love, and bringing that to the right people who are going to actually hear you out, that are interested, that have good points, that feel like you bring something to the table and you bring something that's worth I think there's going to be some kind of connection that happens this week with somebody that you weren't expecting. So if you're feeling like I should post on social media, or I should shoot my shot, or I should reach out to this person, luck is going to be on your side. That's just what I'm seeing. Like, this is the good time to do it, because you've made way. You've cleared out stuff that maybe you were like, this doesn't make any sense. How are these two things connected? But you've cleared out some type of energetic thing. And because of that, now this is when the doors are opening, where people are going to start seeing you, giving you that recognition, seeing what you're talking about, and having the action, the passion behind it to back it up. And this could be something, if you're an entrepreneur, this could be something that could bring a value, money, all of that. Okay. Justice. There's a lot of hard truths that have been said and will be continued to fall into this week as well. Not everybody can face the truth, but you have the right people. You have the right people in your corner. You have the right people backing you up. Something from this is going to come. Maybe not this week, but I think there may have been some hard truths that had been exchanged. But this week, I just feel like it's restoring, and I feel like a lot of people have spoken their truth, or will speak their truth, or maybe you're getting the repercussions of somebody speaking their truth to you, and now you're getting repercussions. Like I said in the beginning, well, isn't it the consequences? I can't even talk. The consequences of my actions. So that kind of thing is coming in too. It's just reiterating all of that. The Hermit. Before I started pulling cards, I saw this at the bottom of the deck twice, and I was like, and 1212 just came out. If this doesn't come out, I'm going to be surprised. And it just came out. So this is a time where it's like we're collaborating. We're opening new doors. We've made space for the things that we really do want to actually come in. But there's still this place of healing that needs to be taken on your own. So, if you feel like this week, this could even be going towards the weekend or the middle of the week. I'm picking up weekend, middle of the week. I don't know. Because we have a 6 and a 9. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere in between, in the middle of the week, maybe from the 16th to the 19th, those 3 days, there could be where it's like, these truths have been spoken, regardless of what the situation is. And now it's time to shut your phone off, turn off your notifications, get some quiet time, focus on you, your healing, meditation, going within, and using your inner wisdom and bringing together the wise mind, getting that wise mind where you get your emotions and your logic and bring it together. I feel like this is the week where a lot of the emotions, again, have been grounded, and it's like you have this really good balance of what you feel and also the reality and the logic that's behind that. But I feel like there's just so much happening around us this week because of this eclipse. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, I've had it. I'm over it. I'm so done. I'm so done with this eclipse. I'm so done, because if it's not one thing, it's another. There's been so many things in our lives that we're seeing. It's like we're closing a lot of chapters. Not even just chapters. We're closing a whole goddamn book. And we're moving to, you know, the next, whatever that's called, the next series or whatever. But there's just like this isolation that needs to happen, because that's a part of the process of healing. And there could be some things that we got to look in within ourselves too. Like, if you look, it's like she's wearing all black, but her hair is white. So it's like she has this wisdom about her because she's had so many experiences throughout her life. And she has this star where she's connecting earth, wind, fire, all of that. She sees how everything is connected, and she has that wisdom, and she realizes that within that there is darkness. And, you know, within that darkness, that's where light is created from. And we're seeing that within ourselves this week. I want to pull a couple of these cards just to see if there's anything else we need to know before I pull some oracle cards. I just want to see, is there anything? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. We closed out a lot of stuff, and this is the time to, like, I feel like for a lot of fixed signs too. A lot of fixed signs. There's going to be a lot of tension, but within tension is where that growth comes from. There's a lot of truth that needs to be faced this week. And that's why we need that downtime, that alone time. And this is also connected with the finances as well. It's tying everything in together. Maybe we need to be real and be like, okay, it's time to really buckle down, come up with an actual budgeting plan for my future, so I don't get wrapped up in the same thing. And we're not going to get wrapped up in the same thing. This is talking about the cycles breaking, the money cycles, the family cycles, the relationship cycles. If you've been in a relationship with somebody who has been dishonest, I'm seeing that too. You've been in a relationship with somebody who's been dishonest to you. There could have been a third party involved that you were just hearing about, and that message is coming to you loud and clear. It's like, I need to face this truth that sucks ass and I hate everything about it, but it's time to really focus on me and myself and what I have to offer and close out that pot. But there's a part of you that feels conflicted about that because you're so used to the past. But remember, you've just finished the war and the battle. This is the aftermath. You have to keep persevering and pushing through that. 8 of Wands. This is like the aftermath. It's going to be quick. I mean, it's something quick. It's going to be quick. Okay? It is. I know I sound like I'm contradicting myself when I just talked about that. But what I'm trying to say is the healing and aftermath process, there could be a lot of information that comes to you quickly and having these aha moments. That's what I'm trying to say. And with that, when you get that wisdom, because we have this and we're being shown this week, this is going to help the moving healing process moving forward come quicker than maybe you would have thought it actually could. But I also feel like, you know, be on the lookout for stuff that you might not like information you might not want to hear. You don't always have to respond. That's what this is saying. You don't always have to respond to it. You can shut it down, close it out, and take that time for yourself that you need. Now I want to pull some angel and ancestor cards. All right. Stargazer, set your sights higher. So this is time to really expand. Some of us maybe have, Libra again is coming out with that Justice card. Or not, but I saw Libra myself, so I'm going to go with that. There could be a Libra influencing you this week, or some of you may be needing guidance from a Libra where they can really give you both sides in a diplomatic way. There could be some social cues that we may need to learn as well, or something like that, or we could be getting therapy or reaching out. But this is just saying, like, realize what you actually deserve and set your, just go higher, go bigger, reach farther, because, you know, the only limitations we have are the limitations we put up. And the limitations we put up are based on what we were taught to believe, based on social issues, stuff in the home, generational trauma stuff. And it's like, we're breaking those cycles. Where the hell is my card? We're breaking those cycles, and we're realizing that things can be as big and as good as we want them to be. It's just connecting all of those things together. Now, this was Tarot of the Week. If you made it this far in this reading, I want you guys to comment a yellow heart emoji, and because I'm talking about heart chakra and the solar plexus. Solar plexus is yellow, heart chakra obviously is a heart, so we can do that. And share how this reading resonated, and make sure you guys subscribe if you have not yet. And thank you for everyone who has continued to support me. And this Friday is my birthday also, so I don't know why I'm just throwing that out there, but this Friday is my birthday, so woohoo, I guess. I don't know. Bye guys.